any lyrics for any of his rap friends who write about the most appalling misogyny, right? So there's, again, a rank hypocrisy there. But on Mary Poppins, does anyone even know what Hottentots is? Does anybody ever ask?
I
didn't know about this scandal until I read that they were having to reclassify. I'm like, why?
I hadn't heard about it before either, but I would actually like to pick up on something that...
I was too afraid that the only job I could get was cleaning chimneys if I didn't get my grades up. That's what I was afraid of.
Tyrus, I'm a little bit confused because a couple of moments ago we were talking about gender ideology, and you were talking about the books that Libs of TikTok wanted to ban or wanted to have. You said you don't want to ban them, but you'd like to see sort of warnings on them about explicit content. I'm just wondering, why would you want explicit content warnings on those sort of books? But then when it comes to this, you're saying that everyone is too soft and it should be parents in the room who should just tell you not to feel the way that you do.
If there's explicit warnings on it, because if there's explicit warning on the books at the library, then the children will need parent permission to check them out. So instead of just, or a teacher, or guess what? There's not always good people in the schools or an adult to be giving those types of books to children. So if you're going to have a book in a child's presence where unsupervised children are in the library, it'd be nice to have one section in the library for adult content books or sexual.
Now, is that not the argument that they're making about Mary Poppins?
All have the same thing. So Mary Poppins wasn't talking about getting it on with the old man in the bathtub with a sex scene.
I don't think that there are any children's books that are specific.
Guess what?
We
would have changed it.
Oh, but there are,
So if the chimney thing would have been something different. So this is what you do. And like I said earlier, I don't know you. You know you better. You're trying to bring. You can't make the argument, so you try to bring in something else. Like, gotcha. Yeah, life is different. I don't care
it must be very frustrating to have your argument pulled apart.
It was fun. It was a musical movie. It's different than somebody's life story.
But just to be clear here, so you would like trigger warnings on gender ideology. You don't want trigger warnings on anything else.
If parents could be at school, it wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Parents aren't at school to see what books their children are getting.
I think your argument's falling apart, sir.
Having a warning in a section or a letter sent home to parents saying, we're going to be having this book talking about this stuff. Are you okay with that? The movies you usually watch with your family. So they're two different subjects, but I guess you're running out of time.
Okay.
You know what? I think
please don't bring in something else. Call me. Maybe I could be a toxic, masculine, alpha male.
But I didn't say anything like that about you.
Today.
You asked for a real conversation, and then I offer you a real conversation, and you just talk over me. So I mean, what's the point?
I want books on World War II with death pictures in it. I want boxing pictures with blood in it to let the parents know what their kids are reading. God forbid.
This actually reminds me
that we need to know what our kids are reading.
This debate reminds me of Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke bickering on Mary Poppins. I actually really like this dynamic.
There's only one Mary Poppins, and it's Julie Andrews. Just putting that out there.
This is a supercalifragilistic expialidocious debate, and I'm loving the dynamic, Tara, between you and Ava. I think we have to repeat this.
Anytime.
Thank you. Listen, it's been great to have you, Tara, as always. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Esther. Interesting debates today.
Thanks for having me on.
I enjoyed it. Thank you.